I'm Big Lou Barbecue. The things I want to do, and what I'm doing today is giving a review of a gas grill. Normally I cook on charcoal. Those that have followed my channel for a while know I like to cook on charcoal quite a bit now. But Monument Grills contacted me several months ago, back in September, asked if I wanted to review one of the gas grills. I ignored the email. I didn't want to. I didn't have the ability to at that time. They contacted me again in December, and I thought about it for several weeks. And in January of 2023, they contacted me at the beginning of December 2022. And in January, after the holiday season and all that stuff, I answered the email, said if it's not too late. They said, yeah, we'll send you one. Look, we want, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what they said they wanted. They wanted 3 videos. This 10-minute video going over the features and stuff I did on it, and 2 little YouTube shorts. I've made more videos than that with them, and I'll leave a link to all that below. So they sent me this gas grill. All I really needed was like a little 2-burner or something. They sent me the big one. They call it the Boss in one of their videos. 6 burners, plus a side burner for cooking stuff, and a sear burner for cooking steaks. I haven't cooked steaks on it, but I did fire up that sear burner once. That thing gets up to about 1,200 degrees before my little gun thing went out. Y'all, that thing gets hot. All right, first thing I cooked on it was burgers. That's what you do on a gas grill, is you cook burgers. I've also cooked hot dogs on it. I've cooked smash burgers on it because I got one of those cast iron grill plates that go in there. I bought that myself. They didn't send it to me. I bought that myself, but that's for making smash burgers. So I've made burgers and smash burgers, and I've made hot dogs. Also hot links and boudin. I'm from Louisiana, man. I gotta have hot links and boudin, you know? I've made some good hot links and boudin on it. I've made boudin 2 or 3 times on it. It's got this rotisserie feature. I haven't used a rotisserie in 20-something years, way back, heck, longer than that maybe. Back in the 90s, Clinton was probably president last time I used a rotisserie. But I did a rotisserie pork loin, made a video about that. That'll be down below. That thing came out absolutely delicious. Also, I got one of those barbecue can things, and I put some popcorn in it and did some rotisserie popcorn. I'm gonna do that again. That's really good. And I made a peri-peri chicken because I like peri-peri chicken. So I did this peri-peri chicken rotisserie style, and it was delicious, even though I didn't trust it all too well. I've cooked breakfast on it with grits and eggs and sausage and bacon. Oh, that was good. Made a little video with that too. I've cooked shrimp on it. Shrimp 3 different ways, as a matter of fact, including blackened on that cast iron griddle that I told you I purchased. And I've made pork chops on it. I've made lots of good stuff with this grill so far. I've used it up so much that I've actually run out of propane in just 2 weeks. And it was, the tank might not have been quite full, but it was close to full when I put it in there. I ran out of propane, had to refill the propane on it. Anyway, I really like having this Monument grill. All right, it's got a lot of great features that I like. First feature is that when I put it together, all I needed was a pocket knife to cut open the box and cut a few zip ties that held some things together. All right, and a Phillips head screwdriver. I didn't use an automatic one or anything like that, just a regular Phillips head screwdriver. It had these little T-bolt things, all right, that are attached to all the metal, and so you don't need to hold a screwdriver and a socket wrench or something like that behind there, or a box wrench or something behind there to get the thing going. And you know, you can just screw the stuff in with one hand. One place there's a little sheet metal screw you got to use, but still there's no bolt or nut on the other side. You got to use to tighten it up. That made assembly real easy. So right away I knew I liked it. All right, it's supposed to be a quality grill in the mid-range line, not the super high-end commercial series stuff, you know, but it's supposed to be and you know what it is? It's got thick stainless steel grates, and there are some places where the metal's a little thin. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but this got a lot of great features. First of all, they light up. A lot of grills light up nowadays. The knobs light up. This one has a big line, blue line. So when I walk outside, I grill a lot on my back patio. I grill a lot at night. I walk outside and those lights are on, and I can see just where those blue lines are pointed on those lighted knobs. I really like that. It comes with a little USB light too that plugs in, and that does a good job of lighting up most of the grill. The 2 burners on the far side over by the steak sear opposite that light don't get lit quite as well, but the first 4 burners on that side it lights those up. I would like to see them maybe put another USB light on the other side just for the big 6-burner grill, because it really could use another light for the far left-hand side if I'm facing the grill, because the light is on the right-hand side. But most of the grill is lit up with that light. And that's a really nice feature to have that, so I don't have to find a flashlight or my phone light or something like that, you know, if I'm cooking at night. Other thing I like about it, well, I talked about that Sear burner. That thing gets hot, but I can't really talk too much about it because I haven't cooked steaks on it yet. I've had it 2 weeks. I hadn't cooked steaks on it because it's a gas grill. I'm a charcoal guy. But when I do cook steaks, you'll be one of the first to know. I promise you, all right? You'll be one of the first to know when I cook steaks on it, and I use that Sear burner to cook steaks. But I like that side burner. When I made hamburgers, I fried up French fries. When I made breakfast, I cooked up grits. I've cooked up, when I made the chicken and other stuff, pork steaks and other stuff, I did some hominy corn on there, all right? I think it was a peri chicken. Anyway, I made hominy corn two or three times on it. Y'all, I've really enjoyed having this grill. I want to thank Monument Grills for sending it to me, and I want to thank you for watching my videos with it. I'll be making more videos with it. Like I said, I'm not a gas guy, but I've been looking into getting a gas grill for the past several years. I bought a small one last summer because it's just my son and I now, since my wife's passed away and my daughter's gone off to college. A gas grill is kind of handy, you know? And I really thank Monument Grills for sending it to me. All's not perfect. It's not, you know, the box is got a little thin strip of metal on each side, and that metal just seems thinner than the other metal. It seems like maybe they cut a corner there and stuff, but it's got a lot of other great features, all right? And that's really my biggest gripe about it, is it just seems a little thin right there on the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Everything else is working great. You know what, I gotta talk a little bit about the glass. Yeah, that glass is really nice. You can look in the grill and see what's cooking, but it does get dirty, all right? And here's a picture after I just cooked the pork chops that night, about half a dozen pork chops, and you can see how dirty it is just from the pork chops. Yeah, a little denatured alcohol, and a few seconds later, it was clear again. You see this picture from the inside of the grill with the lid open, looking out, and I'd only wiped just the inside with the denatured alcohol. Do that every time, and that glass should stay pretty clean. I really like that the bottom of it slides out. Now, I know a lot of grills do that nowadays, but the grill I had, that was a 2006 grill, and I got rid of it about 2017 or something by a major grill manufacturer. It didn't have that. To wash the inside out, I had to roll it out in the yard and hose it out and scrub it out and go down into the little crate, and you had to hose all that out. This thing makes it easy, and I can wrap it with aluminum foil and keep it clean. The drip tray, that once the grease drips down into a drip tray, it fits the standard of aluminum foil disposable trays. That's nice. The propane tank is on a little slide out drawer, man. That thing just pops out. I've had to change the propane tank, as I mentioned. It's so easy. I'm in my 50s. I'm not getting any younger, and bending over and crawling down underneath there to look, you know, I just pop that drawer. It's on a spring. It pops out. The propane tank's right there. I can unhook it, take it off, put the new propane tank on, hook it up, put that drawer in there, and I can kick that little thing, that little lock, I can kick it with my toe. Don't even have to bend over, man. I really like that feature. So the lights, the easy assembly, because you don't need a wrench on the other side to hold a nut. The slide out grease tray and whole bottom of it just slides out, so I can line that with aluminum foil. Thick stainless steel grates. These things have been so easy to clean, and they're dishwasher safe, unlike cast iron ones. The cast iron griddle plate that I purchased for it. Oh yeah, and it's got 2 smoker boxes, y'all. I've used smoker boxes in it with pecan chips, hickory chips. Those work fine and give me a little smoke flavor on my rotisserie food. I really like that as well. Look, I've enjoyed using this Monument grill. I hope this has helped you if you're thinking about purchasing a Monument grill. The company's been real nice to me. They seem to be doing well. And anyway, I have thoroughly enjoyed using this grill this past couple weeks. Thank you for watching Big Lou Barbecue.